So we're going to talk about budgeting today, and budgeting is a really important subject because I think budgeting is one of the things actually that holds back a lot of investors when they're getting started. I know it was something I definitely struggled with when I was getting started, and especially when I was trying to scale my business. You get in this hustle mentality where you're going deal to deal, and the goal is I got to get a deal so I can get by, I got to get a deal so I can have a good life, etc. You get that deal, then you're like, crap, now I got to get another deal. And the only way to break free from that deal to deal mentality, which is kind of a scarcity mentality really, is to be consistently marketing, because there's an abundance of deals around us, right? But it takes consistent marketing to be able to tap into those deals. That's the action that you need to take to receive those deals. And so if you don't have a budget set up that you can always be marketing, then you can basically die, or you can go bankrupt, or you can be like, I got to go get a part-time job just to get by, when that's not what you want to do. Or you got to stay in your job longer when really you're trying to get that deal to get out of the job. So you got to be consistently marketing, right? No matter what, because marketing is the heart that pumps the blood being the leads, and that's what keeps you alive in the business. So the way to budget it, the best way to do it, is that you always want to be putting a minimum 15% of your revenue back into direct marketing for your business. And the first place you're going to put that money is cold calls, then after that direct mail, then after that internet marketing. And so with that, now look, there's a lot of things out there you can do networking wise, and other things that don't cost anything. You should always be doing those. Problem is with a lot of those, they're hard to scale up, or they take time to scale up, like in the case of some networking methods of getting deals. And so if you're getting started, that's not something that right now is going to give you enough blood and enough heartbeats to really crush it. So in the beginning, when you get your first deal, you might be putting a lot more than 15% back in your marketing. You know, for example, if you're just getting started, you do a deal, you make $5,000, you might want to put all of that money back into marketing if you can afford to. If you can still live and you don't need it to live, I would recommend putting all that money back into marketing. But once you get going, you know, if you're making $20, $30, $40, $50,000 a month, or even $10, $15, $20,000 a month, and you've built up, you know, 3-6 months worth of marketing, then just always put a minimum 15. Continue to build that up, that's okay, because later you're gonna need to grow, you're gonna need to hire, you're gonna need to do other things that are gonna cost money, and that's where you're gonna have the capital to be able to do that. Okay, so in the beginning, essentially, you wanna put as much money as you possibly can out of your deals back into marketing. Now, if you don't have any money, if you haven't closed any deals, then how do you budget for that, right? Whatever you can invest into your business. But you need to be investing in two things at that stage: education and marketing. And with your marketing, I wouldn't recommend going out there and doing, like I said, the internet marketing or direct mail, these things that cost a lot. You want to be doing cold calling. That's where you get your best bang for the buck, no matter what stage of the game you're in. Even if you're running a multi-million-dollar wholesaling operation, those guys will tell you the same thing. My highest ROI is off cold calling. So you want to be spending money on cold calling, and you want to be educating yourself. Because the thing you got to get good at is conversion. You can have a lot of leads coming in, if you can't convert those leads, doesn't do you any good. So guys, budget. Make sure that you get yourself going. You're always doing something. Cold calling is going to be the most affordable option. Get yourself a list. Get yourself a triple dialer if you don't have any money to do anything else, and call as many people as you can. Look for people that are timing and circumstance right now looking to sell, make offers, and get yourself some deals. All right, guys, crush it.